Hi everyone, we're going to use the binomial theorem to find the indicated coefficient. So basically, I wrote it like this so I didn't have to do too much of the writing. These two go together, these two go together, these two go together. So we want to find out what number goes in front of these right here. Okay, I'll put it right here too. So we're going to start with this one. How many do we have here? We have 6 problems. And if you've been, you first already should know how to expand and know the form for the binomial theorem. And we're going to get started. So the first one we're going to do is find indicated the coefficient of x to the 6th in the expansion of x plus 3 to the 10th. So what I want us to know is we have our A is x and our B is 3. So what you would do is you're going to write your x and your 3. Now, we want the 6th term here. So I'm going to put 6 here. And I know that our total terms, our n, is 10. So this must be 4. And therefore we have 10, 4. Or this should be what? 10. Six, sorry. No, it'd be 10, 4. So 10, 4, which is 10 factorial over 6 factorial. And I'll keep it matching this. You can flip them. The formula has it the other way, but I write it this way. And this is x to the 6th, and then 3 to the 4th. And so what you're going to get is, when you expand this, we're going to do 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times, I'm going to write 6 factorial, because that's where I'm going to. My biggest number is 6 factorial. And then I'm going ahead and write out this one. This is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So these cancel. 4 times 2 is 8. And then 3 goes into 9 3 times. And then when you multiply all this out, this is going to be 81. So we're going to get 10 times 3 times 7 times 81 times x to the 6th. And therefore our answer is going to be 17,010 x to the 6th. So my coefficient is right here. Okay, the next one is the coefficient of x cubed in the expansion of x minus 3 to the 10th. So again, I'm going to have, need x cubed. So my A is x, my B is negative 3. Since it's to the 10th, I know this has to be 7. So I'm going to write this as 10, 7. Or you could just write 10 factorial, and then I just match this up. 3 factorial times 7 factorial, x cubed times negative 3 to the 7th. And then what I do is I write 10 times 9 times 8, and I stop at 7 factorial because I can cancel that out. And I'm going to write 3 times 2. So that cancels, and 3 goes into 9 3 times, 2 goes into 8 4 times. So you get 120 times negative 3 to the 7th, x cubed. And that's going to give you negative 262 440 x cubed. So you're just looking for the coefficient, and there would be the coefficient. Okay, the next one we have is x. We need the coefficient of x to the 7th in the expansion of 2x minus 1 to the 12th. So basically my my a is 2x, and my b is negative 1. So I'm going to write that, 2x, negative 1. I know my total n is 12. I know I'm looking for the 7, so that's going to be 7. If that's 7, this has to equal 5. Alright, because 7 plus 5 is 12. And then I'm going to write this out as 12 factorial over 7 factorial times 5 factorial. And that's going to be 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 factorial over 7 factorial. Those two will cancel. And I still have this, so that's 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Now I know these two will cancel. 4 times 2 is 8. And 5 goes into 10 2 times. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So basically we have 12 times 11 times 6. And then we have this equals negative 1. So I'm going to just put the negative out here. And then we have 2x to the 7th. And that's going to give you negative 101,376 x to the 7th. So my coefficient is negative 101,376. The next one I have is the coefficient of x to the 7th in the expansion of 2x plus 3 to the 9th. So I'm going to write 2x and 3. I know this has to be 7. My total number is 9. So this has to be 2. So I put my 2 there. Alright. And I'm going to write this as 9 factorial over 7 factorial times 2 factorial. And this will be 9 times 8 times 7 factorial over 7 factorial times 2 times 1, which is just 2. That cancels. And 2, this is 72. 2 goes into 72 36 times. So it's 36. This equals 9 times 9 times 2 to the 7th times x to the 7th. So basically right here is your coefficient, and that's going to equal, let's see, did I do the right one? It's 2x3 so that's going to give you 41,472. This number here is just 128, and that's what I was doing. Okay? And I think I skipped one. Okay. The next one I have is we need x squared in the expansion of 2x minus 3 to the 9th. So I'm going to write my a and my b. I want squared here because of the 2 there. So this is going to have to equal 7 because these two both equal 9, and that will be 7 here. So basically I have 9 factorial over 2 factorial times 7 factorial, which is 9 times 8 over 2, which is 36 times 4x times 4x squared, sorry, times negative 3 to the 7th. And that's going to give you negative 314,928 x squared. So your coefficient is here. And let's do one more because this video is getting long. I think you're getting the hang of it. Let's do one. I think we did them all. Yeah, I think we did all of them except one. I think I skipped one. So I think that's it. So the next step we're going to do is find the actual term in the expansion. Like we're going to find the 5th term, the 3rd term, and the 6th term. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.